Hey guys, XL Clan here, and we've got a brand new class setup to show you. This is the best SMG class setup out there on COD Ghost at the moment. What we will be using today is the MTAR-X, and we'll be pairing with the suppressor and foregrip. Now the reason for these attachments is firstly the suppressor. This gun's got a little bit of recoil, and paired with the horrid iron sight, not a great sight there, you're going to need to reduce that recoil, and that's where the suppressor comes in. And also it's got the benefit of keeping you off the radar, so that helps also. And this is a bit of a stealthy class, so you do need that suppressor. The second attachment we're using is the foregrip. The reason for the foregrip is, again, the recoil is not great. It's got a little bit of recoil, and you will also be hip firing with this weapon, so just to make sure your target's always on track every time, you just want to have that reduced recoil, and that's great with the foregrip. So that's the attachments. Right guys, now for the secondary I've been a bit boring. I've left the secondary, lethal and tactical all blank. The reason for this is you're going to need as many points for the perks as possible. On this class we'll be using 5 perks. We'll be using sleight of hand, marathon, dead silence, off the grid and fully loaded. Now the reason for sleight of hand is because obviously this is an SMG class. You're going to be running around quite a lot. You're going to get into those short close quarters combat. Going to be multiple enemies at a time. You're going to need to quickly switch out those mags as quick as possible so you can move on to the next enemy, get your way, work your way up to the top of the leaderboard, and sleight of hand is just going to be a great aid to have, just getting you those quick kills and the full mag straight in there. Also paired with sleight of hand is marathon. This is a great perk to have in this class. Reason for this, obviously it's an SMG class again. You're going to be running around the map. You want to run straight from your spawn, straight to where all the action's happening, get the first blood, get all the kills right off the go. Marathon is just going to let you do that, and paired with sleight of hand, you're going to be just running around with a full mag on you all the time, and that's a great perk for this class. Thirdly, we're using dead silence. The reason for this is obviously we've got the MTAR-X with the suppressor, and therefore just to have that extra bit of stealth, you're going to want the dead silence perk on there. People with headsets are not going to hear you, enemies are not going to expect you, you can just go straight up behind them and get the quick kill, maybe even the stab. So it's a great perk to have. Right, also for that extra bit of stealth we'll be using off the grid. Now this obviously works ideal with dead silence, giving you that extra bit of stealth with this great stealth class. Off the grid, so with this perk they're not going to see you on the mini-map. Even if they've got a sat come up, you're going to be completely invisible. You've got the suppressor on, they're not going to see you when you fire, and you've got dead silence, so they're not going to hear you. Having off the grid just makes it that much easier to just get those kills without them knowing where you are, without giving away your position, and you're just going to stay there hidden throughout the whole game while picking up all these kills. Finally, we're using fully loaded, and the reason for this is because with this class you're going to be going around the edge of the map. There's not going to be that many enemies on the edge. You're going to be firing into the center of the map. You're going to be running out of ammo pretty quick, especially with the MTAR, which has got quite a high rate of fire as it is. So therefore having fully loaded is just going to mean you're going to have maximum ammo capacity. You're not really going to run out of ammo, and frankly you can just sit round the edge, just keep going around there, picking up as many kills as you want without the worry of running out of ammo or having to look for scavenger packs or anything like that. So fully loaded is absolutely necessary for this class, and it just helps you get those high kill streaks, etc. Right, so moving on to the strike package. With this class it's your choice whether you want to use a support, specialist or assault. Personally I would use the assault just because I know with this class that you're going to get a lot of kills with it, and you're not going to die that much because you've obviously got all the stealth perks on. So that's why I'm running the assault. And on the assault I've got the SATCOM, great kill streak there, just so you can see where the enemies are, so you can position yourself that little bit better and rack up those kills quicker. Guard dog, most overpowered strike package, just because it doesn't die and it will get you all those kills, and it will get you straight up to the battle hind, and the battle hind, that from there on, that's just finished you've got top of the leaderboard. Anyway, that's my recommendations on this class setup. Hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye, and we'll see you next time.